Today we are making a pan-grilled Spanish cod with an almond picada sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly such an incredible cod dish, loaded with flavors, easy to make and done in under 30 minutes. It's simple enough for a busy weeknight, yet elegant enough for a special occasion. Guys, this is one of my favorite ways to serve cod. Now really quick, two things. To make the almond picada sauce, I'm going to be using a mortar and pestle, as they do in Spain. If you don't have one of these, no big deal, you can use a food processor. And for the second thing, what gives this dish that magical flavor, the saffron. Make sure you use real saffron, don't use the fake or imitation stuff. As always, I'm using saffron threads from Golden Saffron. You guys know that I use a lot of saffron in my cooking, and this is one of my favorite go-to brands. Truly, some grade 1, high quality premium saffron. Link in the description box below where you guys can get this. All right, folks, let's get started. We're gonna begin by making our almond picada sauce. I've got a small fry pan. I'm gonna heat this with a medium heat, and I'm gonna add in 12 blanched Marcona almonds and toast these between 4 to 5 minutes. Like all other nuts, the secret to dry roasting almonds is you wanna mix them continuously. That way they all toast evenly and none of them burn. After dry roasting our almonds for about 4 minutes and they have that beautiful light toast to them, let's go ahead and remove this from the heat and transfer them into a mortar. Next up, we're gonna grab 2 cloves of garlic, finely mince them, and add them into the mortar with the almonds. Now we're gonna grab a handful of some fresh parsley and finely chop it. We'll add the chopped parsley into the mortar. It equals about 1 tablespoon. Adding 1 slice of baguette. This one's nice and hard. I left it out overnight, that way it would harden up. Pinch in half a teaspoon of saffron threads and a 1/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Now using a pestle, we're gonna pound down on this mixture until we form a paste. And once everything's well mashed together, look at that, no big chunks of anything in there, let's go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And mix it together until everything's well combined. Okay guys, we're moving on to the cod. I've got this beautiful fillet here of cod. This is 390 grams, which is about 14 ounces. I bought this frozen and fully thawed it out just because it makes things a lot cheaper. I'm gonna pat it down completely dry with some paper towels and cut it into 2 fillets. And the reason why you want a completely dry frozen fish that's been thawed out is so it removes any of that extra moisture in there to give the fish a beautiful texture. Now we're going to drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on each fillet. Rub it in there. And we'll season the cod with some sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Okay guys, let's start cooking our cod. Now the method we're gonna cook this in is called a la plancha. Very popular here in Spain. Basically it translates to pan grilled. What it is a hot surface with no fat in the pan, so it's very important to use a non-stick frying pan. Let's go ahead and heat this with a medium heat. After heating our pan for 2 minutes on a medium heat, let's add our cod fillets in there, seasoned side down. After cooking our cod fillets for exactly 3 minutes, let's flip them. The thickness of these fillets are about 1/2 inch. After cooking our cod fillets for exactly 6 minutes, that is 3 minutes per side, let's go ahead and remove them from the pan. Transfer them into a dish. Now using the same pan with the same heat, I'm gonna add the picada sauce in there. And you wanna mix it around, and we're gonna cook this for about 30 seconds. You don't wanna go any longer. After mixing this for 30 seconds, this is done. Let's remove this from the heat. We'll divide our picada sauce on top of each fillet. And garnish the dish with a slice of lemon. Okay guys, our cod dish is done. How beautiful does this look? I'm gonna cut it open. That way you guys can see what it looks like inside and give it a try. Seriously guys, this looks so good. Here we go. Simply beautiful. What an extraordinary flavor to this dish, and that cod is perfectly cooked. 3 minutes per side, about ½ inch thick on the fillets. You don't want to overcook it. Nothing worse than overcooked fish. Beautiful texture to that cod, and then that picada sauce with the almonds, the saffron, the garlic. It's an explosion of flavors. You know, typically this sauce comes from Catalonia in the north of Spain, and they use it to thicken up other sauces, but it's so good on its own with all these amazing ingredients. You guys saw this, so easy to make, done in under 30 minutes. A beautiful cod dish. Really quick before I go, I'd like to thank one of my new patrons, David Blom. Thank you so much for joining Spain on Fork on Patreon. I truly appreciate you. If you guys would like to support Spain on Fork on Patreon, link in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till next time, hasta luego.